Princess Leonor's royal morning routine, a gentle start to her love story. A princess, a palace, a crown waiting in the distance. But not every morning begins with glitter and grandeur. Some begin quietly, simply, soft sunlight through curtains. And yet, hidden in this routine lies something the world never expected. Not just discipline, not just duty, a love story, gentle, private, real. Princess Leonor's royal morning routine. A tender start to her day. A gentle start to her heart. The palace wakes before she does. Guards at their posts, staff moving quietly, the kitchen already alive with the sense of coffee, bread, and fresh fruit. Yet Leonor's room remains a sanctuary. Her alarm is not the harsh cry of duty, but a soft chime. A reminder, the world is waiting, but she may first take a breath. When she opens her eyes, it is not the grandeur of Spain she sees. It is the simple comfort of her space. A room shaped not by power, but by personality. Books stacked neatly at her bedside. Letters from her sister Sophia tucked into drawers. A photo of her family framed where the first rays of sun fall. She rises slowly, graceful, though not staged. She moves to the window, pulling the curtain slightly aside. Madrid breathes below, the city that is hers to love. The city that will one day look to her crown. But for now, it is simply morning. Her first ritual is silence. A moment of stillness, where she gathers herself, grounding mind and heart. Some say she whispers a prayer, a quiet word of gratitude. Others say she reflects, a habit instilled by her father King Felipe during his own training. Whatever it is, this silence carries her through the day. Then, the routine begins. Water on her face, the freshness of youth. No lavish cosmetics, no heavy ritual of queens past. Just a girl, a young woman, caring for herself with dignity. Her hair brushed carefully, her posture straight, her gaze steady. Breakfast comes next. A tray brought gently, fresh orange juice, bread with olive oil, simple, distinctly Spanish. Perhaps fruit, perhaps yogurt. Always healthy, always measured. For Leonor is not only a princess, but a cadet in training. Her body is her instrument, her strength a symbol of discipline. Yet even here, love weaves its way. A note tucked onto the tray. A message from her mother, Queen Letizia, reminding her of a meeting. Or from her sister Sophia, teasing her gently, as sisters do. Sometimes even from friends, letters slipped through the hands of trusted aides. Small gestures that whisper, "You are loved." And here is where curiosity deepens. For mornings are private. Yet in privacy, love stories grow. Who writes to her? Who shares her heart? Is it only family, or has someone already begun to capture her thoughts, her affections, her quiet smiles? The palace does not say. The press speculates. But only Leonor knows the truth. Her schedule tightens after breakfast. Training, study, briefings. Yet the routine always begins with something soft, music. Leonor is said to play a song, gentle and classical, sometimes modern, always meaningful. A way to remind herself that duty is not all steel and stone. It is also art, beauty, emotion. The love story is not in grand declarations. It is in these details. A song that reminds her of a special moment. A bracelet gifted by her sister that she still wears quietly beneath her uniform. A memory of a hand she once held at school, a smile exchanged, a bond unspoken. These things live in her mornings. And then, the discipline returns. Her uniform prepared with precision. Every crease sharp. Every detail checked. She dresses with care, not as vanity, but as respect, for her role, for her country, for those who will see her. And yet, beneath the uniform, beneath the layers of protocol, her heart beats like any young woman's. Curious, hopeful, open to love. As she walks through the halls of Zarzuela Palace, staff step aside. She greets them warmly, not as a distant royal, but with the kindness her parents taught her. Every "good morning" carries weight. Every smile matters. It is not only routine, it is training in empathy. For a queen cannot rule with distance. She must rule with heart. This is where her love story intertwines with duty. For Leonor knows that love is not only romance. It is loyalty. It is family. It is the bond between people and crown. Each morning, as she begins again, she is writing her own definition of monarchy. A monarchy not of cold marble, but of living warmth. And yet, fans wonder. When will the world see her heart revealed? When will the palace acknowledge that Leonor, too, will one day love openly? Morning routines hide secrets. A message replied to in private. A smile at the memory of a conversation. A thought that lingers as she ties her shoes, straightens her jacket, and prepares to face the day. Her mornings are gentle, but they are not ordinary. They are the foundation of something larger, of a love story not only personal, but national. A love between Leonor and her people. A love that grows, quietly, patiently, with every sunrise. And so, when the world sees her at ceremonies, at parades, at official visits, they do not see the softness of her mourning. They see the strength it produces. The calm discipline. The quiet confidence. The tender heart beating beneath the crown. Every great story has its hidden chapters. For Leonor, the mornings are those chapters. And within them lies the seed of a love story that will one day unfold fully, whether with a partner who shares her journey, or with a nation that claims her as its queen. The gentle start of her morning is the gentle start of her love story. Not dramatic, not loud, but lasting, real, and one day, the world will look back and say, it began here. In the quiet of the palace. In the warmth of a routine. In the heart of a princess becoming a queen. Because sometimes, the greatest love stories begin not with fanfare, but with sunrise. And for Princess Leonor, each morning writes a page of that destiny.